Smoove, you got one of your big stars, I believe your first start on Def Comedy Jam, which was probably responsible for launching more Black comedians' career than probably any other, from the D.L. Hughley's to the Bernie Macs, so the Bruce Bruces, some of the great comedians who have gone on to not just do stand-up, but to do television shows, to be in movies, to become leads. How instrumental was Def Comedy Jam for you and other Black comedians, men and women?
Men and women. Def Comedy Jam was you talking about every major city in the United States had these funny, unique comedians all around the country that Def Comedy Jam could grab and say, hey, we got a platform for you. This is going to be perfect for everybody. Everybody's going to be able to shine and do their thing, man. We got Martin Lawrence hosting it. See, right. I got blessed, man. I was on the second taping of the first season. I was so happy, man, to be able to get on that show. And tell you something, that audition process wasn't no joke. And you talking about back then, man, you talking about cats fighting for positions. Let me tell you something, man. That thing became, I'm tell you something, man. It's kind of like fighting for a
roster spot on the team.
Three other tight ends, three other damn tight ends on your team, and they all good. And you're like, God damn, what can I do different?
Right.
Outside of knocking one of these dudes out with a damn impregnant, how can I make it sure? I just gotta be unique enough. I gotta have that intangible that is gonna bring something to the show. Because my thing has always been make the show amazing. Right. I never think about myself as an individual because it's really not about us. It's about, when you're doing a stage show or you're doing a stand-up, it's really about the audience enjoying their money's worth and having a good time. I never make it about myself. Hell, I never make it about myself to the point where I have had nights when shit just went wrong.
Right.
It went wrong, and it's a stumble. But I'm the first to claim, and learn from everything. So that Def Comedy Jam was a platform, a springboard for everybody, man. It became the one show you wanted to get on.
It was.
You would do anything to get on that damn show.
And you wanted to watch it too.
You wanted to watch it? Hey, you know how many times Def Comedy Jam would come on, man, and I was supposed to go out? Man, we would sit there, right, start getting dressed to go to the club, but we would make sure we slow down a little bit so we can watch Def Comedy Jam while we getting dressed to go to the club. And we waited till it went off, and then we go out and get in the car and go to the club. But we had to see Def Comedy Jam. But it propelled everybody you think of. Everybody you name, it propelled everybody. And it was like, I cannot explain how amazing that time period was, that finally we had this place we can go to and we can all express our style, all express our humor, and we all had this unique opportunity. And I think Russell Simmons and Def Jam and Martin and everybody who was a part of that, because that is really is the fuse that was lit to propel all these amazing people you see today, man. There is a class of Def Comedy Jam. There is a unique class of comedians. They should. I mean, we've had a reunion and we've had a tribute show and that kind of stuff. But man, it's just amazing at how that show may a lot of comedians. Bob Sumner also an amazing. He ran all those auditions, man. Bob was a big part of that, man. He's a big part of it. He got all those comedians on board.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button to become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we always do something for two something.